Hi Scorpio, this is self-discovery support and this is going to be your message. So today we're using the Lenormand deck, and it's going to have two parts, two sides in your reading. And if you have Scorpio in your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and also south or north node, this could be particularly interesting for you, or of use is what I should say. All right, let's start. All right, Scorpio, so we have the bear as your hidden. You could be feeling the bear and the bridge. You could be feeling particularly strong about a connect, or protective of a connection here, or feeling like it's time to make that connection, feeling a strong urge to, or also being very guarded towards it as well. Ooh, there's like a ring. Okay, I feel like Scorpio, you don't quite trust something like a commitment opportunity here, because you have the snake, the fox, and the ring. Yeah, it's almost like there's a potential relationship or something like that, but there's a lot of like misgivings and on things that are not coming to the surface. You could be dealing with somebody else that has Scorpio in their charts, or I'm trying to think with the snake and the fox. Some like a fire sign energy comes through with the snake. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius as well. But you have the dice, the letter, and the anchor. All right. Should you send a letter? Should you give a message? Should you communicate? I think, the anchor to me always feels like stable energy, but this one kind of feels heavy. It feels like, should I send this letter? You're feeling quite heavy about it. Should I send this person this message? And the purpose of it is to stabilize the situation. Okay. So it does feel like you're interested in the connection. Yeah, it does feel like you are indeed interested. Let me pull an extra card here. Okay, I think it's like an intuitive. All of it is seeing like all of these extra cards are pointing to what seems like an intuitive response, almost like a phase is cycling out and an energy is lifting for you, and you're wanting to navigate a new start, or even figure out if there is a new start that can be had. You're not clear, but it feels like wanting to open up with this person, and therefore make the decision to go in that direction via communication. All right. So it's like a decision. It's a decision about the sustainability, or sustaining a connection that's already there, that I haven't seen a lot about it, but it feels like there have been issues in it. And should you take it on yourself now to continue this? The compass is telling me that you're seeing the signs. Something is pushing you, nudging you along. All right, so I want to look now at the other person involved. right, I think you have you have the mice in your hidden here, which does talk about things decreasing, things falling off or degrading in a situation. But with the child, it could feel like that's a turnaround. There's a possibility of a turnaround there, and that I feel I would align it directly to your decision to reach out. And so the time is here. I think a lot of time has passed, and that could just be like, it's not a specific amount of time, but it's like more time than maybe the absence of communication should have been. So it could even be like if you had a quarrel and you're like, you think the person should come back to you in a few days and they don't come back to you until 3 weeks, then you're like, okay, that's more time than I expect this to take. But there is a bear and the heart. The bear energy is one of like being guarded, but there is emotion here. So let's pull a few extra cards actually. All right, so I think Scorpio, that I think you are appearing in their reading. No, with the man card, you don't have to be a masculine energy or a masculine person, but it's just how it comes up. I think that this person is thinking about, like, enough time has passed that they're also considering their options now. What do I do now? It really feels like, should I leave this behind? Should I take another option? And that to me could feel like another option if this is a romantic thing, then it's another romantic option. Or the option could be to leave this connection alone, or to stay, and it feels like waiting. I don't know, waiting. Bear and man, there's something kind of it comes off like an intimidating energy that you might put, it's not that you put it out, or you may not feel that about yourself, but you may sense, no, that's not what I mean to say. They can sense, or they interpret or receive your energy in a kind of intimidating way, or imposing. It's not bad, it's just like you have a big energy, and yeah. that's what I can see. So this person's choice is like, do I make a direction towards this type of person, or do I choose a new path? All right, so this person might actually be contemplating personality traits, and I know this is getting personal for some people, but this is just the truth and of what I'm seeing in the cards here. And I always think Lenormand is so much more direct than tarot, so I think I'm able to get to the core a little bit more with these cards. Heart and house. However, yes, okay, so your person's thinking, it's not that there's an absence of love. No, there's not. Woman, child, son. There's a sense that success can be had, but I think your person's having to figure out if they can work with this. Is that something that they can work with? Because they're telling me that they have there's tension between you two, a lot, and they are having to figure out, is this something I can work with despite the feeling being there, despite all of that, or is it better for me to choose another path? Yeah, so that's what I have, and let's get an advice card for you. All right, so the key talks about solutions, and the wishing well is here. So healing is the name of the game in terms of, can you two get on the same page? What's the compromise? And if you are indeed coming across in a way that is intimidating or just, a lot, it's worth, and you do want this, it's worth sitting down with your person. And it's not that you're going to change, but how can we coexist together in a way that I can feel like I'm making a partner rather than I don't know what the word is, but a rival or something. You want the energy to be good in this situation. So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. Wishing you all the best. Take care.